I think I have to take this alone.
That's okay. That's okay.
You know, the design is built for this type of thing.
You know you are a hot one. We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot one.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Daniel Loveless, and welcome to Hot Ones Caribbean. It's that show with the hot questions and even hotter wings, sizzling like a carnival Monday and Tuesday. Speaking of which, today we welcome the founder, head designer, and head diva of Angelique clothing, Jin Forde. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, but you know I prefer gin.
I'll call it Jin then.
Oh, good.
Welcome
Jin.
to the show, Jin.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
This episode is about mass, passion, and fashion. Jin Forde, well known around the Caribbean for her Monday wear brand, colorful, sexy costumes, and inspired chic collections. From designing Marshall Montano's 2015 Flying Stars at Barbados Cropover to her soca brainwash-inspired 2020 collection, Preta Fete. Jin Forde's Angelique brand celebrates true Caribbean beauty. Jin Forde,
Hi.
welcome to the Hot Ones Caribbean.
Thank you. Thank you.
How does deal with your pepper?
Not good.
Word on the street is that Jin Forde is a pepper person. They say that they say Jin Forde deal with your pepper real nice.
Which street you're on?
The streets are Trinidad, maybe the streets are Barbados.
Yeah, maybe you should check like a different street.
Okay, you think you're gonna make it to all 10 wings today successfully?
You remember what I said? For spite, I go into the 10.
Alright.
We'll see.
So today is our first pepper sauce. We have here the peri-peri, tamarind, and bird pepper sauce. And this pepper sauce, you know, we started it off simple. So let me dig in and see now.
Alright.
First wing. How you liking it?
It's alright.
Spicy?
Spicy.
Spicy, and this is the first sauce in it. I tell you, we're taking it slow, you know.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
In 2015, the world took notice of your work with Marshall Montano. This Flying Stars collaboration. Tell me a little bit about this collaboration. How did that come about?
They wanted to represent Barbados. They were hosting a section for Cropover, and they basically found that I was the best fit. So already.
Ooh, look at that! Look at that! Now, Jin Forde, before we started the interview, you tell me that
I know
you're making it to the 10. Look what's going on already, but it's alright. Go ahead.
I know. But basically, the theme was Flying Stars. So you know, Marshall is a full like glitz glam type of person.
Yes.
So
perfectionist.
Perfectionist. So we had to basically go with that vibe and theme. So we went with gold. It was something that Barbados had never seen at the time. So like when the costume launched, it was like full great reaction. So I mean that was basically it. We designed the costume, and it was just amazing.
And some people sometimes talk about, you know, Marshall being this person, you know, who likes things done a specific way.
Yeah.
Did that prove as a challenge for you, or not?
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, when you're aiming for perfection or you have a vision in your head, you're kind of on the same page. Of course, design is different from other arts or other creative fields, so designers work in a different way. So it's always sometimes a bit challenging when you have to show somebody your work, wait for critique, see if they actually like it. But I find for the most part, like, there were commonalities.
You said that designers work in a different way, right? Each designer works differently. So
Yeah.
what is the Jin Forde way? Tell me about your way of working.
Well, the Jin Forde way, I've developed kind of like a systematic way of design. So I usually take like inspiration from anything. It could be chicken, it could be pepper sauce, it could be anything.
You like the chicken?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it actually comes from Zav's wings.
Oh.
Pick up Zav wings.
No, they're great. And I just use that to influence whatever I do. So
And what were some of the highlights of the experience, you know, working with Marshall on this project?
I just really think to be part of it, I'm a huge fan of Marshall. I just think that he just works so hard. You can tell based on all the products he has continuously released, like songs every year. There's never an off year, or there's always a planned off year, but never just, nothing is done. And then of course how he invests in, younger talent to always ensure that, they get the encouragement to kind of progress.
I'm happy that you were able to have that experience.
Yes, for sure.
And I know you would have been working, for a number of years before 2015, but the world took notice because of this big collaboration. What doors did that open for Jin Forde?
That same year, coincidentally, I was doing some other costumes, which would have been like the first time. But from there, I was synonymous with costuming in a different ways, not the typical way you see the bikini and beads, because it's a very artistic way that I kind of translate into my designs. So from there, it was just, I just kept building on the positives that people like from it, and that's it.
Well, the first pepper sauce kinda good. I ain't even gonna say good, I'm just gonna say kinda good. We're gonna transition to the next sauce, which is the totally tasty hot basadi sauce. You know what basadi mean?
Yes, the iron has me so basadi. That's the only context I know. Yes.
Alison Hines, boy.
Ali, Auntie Ali, yes.
You like Alison Hines?
Yes, of course.
Alright, what's your favorite Alison Hines song?
Faluma ding ding ding.
Alright. So we're gonna get into the totally hot basadi sauce. To see when you eat this one as get a little confused.
Yeah.
So I hope it don't confuse you.
Basadi, right.
I try a little Bajan accent there. I hope I know how you find a song.
You know your Bajan accent's kind of trying.
Rate my Bajan accent from 1 to 10. Man, you confusing me, man. Cheese or bread?
You get a 10 for Guyanese accent and a 3 for Bajan accent.
Let me try. Let me try the basadi hot sauce.
Okay, let's try it. Okay. This actually has really nice flavor, I must say.
What's the flavor? So you know they say that Trinidad, is the mecca of all carnivals in the world. And then there are so many other carnivals like crop over. Do you see any similarities between Trinidad and crop over carnivals or differences?
I would always tell people when they go to Barbados, don't expect Trinidad Carnival. They're just two different things. One is actually, crop over is actually a festival. Now don't ask me to differentiate.
Right.
But it's different. It's a different experience. But, people's behavior, dirty, is the same.
Stink.
But everybody has like a different culture. Trinidad's wine, Bajans walk up.
But you said don't have expectations. So is it that if I come from Trinidad and then I'm going to Barbados to crop over and have these high expectations vibes,
would
I be disappointed?
No, you have high expectations, but don't expect the same thing. So for example, I find crop over ends like earlier than Trinidad is known for partying till the next day.
Yes.
And I just think the vibe is different. Like a Bajan culture is just much different than a Trini culture. Like the music sometimes is faster. How we have like the lunch part breaks and things. You just go whole day and then energize the bunny, and then when you're done, you sprawl out, you're dead. So I think that's a different, but culturally there are two different experiences. So don't expect to get Trinidad when you go to Barbados.
Which do you prefer? That's a hot one.
Which do I prefer?
Pepper bun in here, boy. The pepper really have you confused because it's taking a long to answer that question.
Yeah, I will never answer that because I think both have great things in their right. I love the Trinidadian road experience because I think I could go for like long periods of whining.
Right.
And like the music and the different culture, but Barbados, I think a Bajan thing too is centered on
centered on heat.
The events. The events around the festival. So it's like different things. I wouldn't say one or the other because equally love them.
I know that you pioneered, you know, this whole Monday wear concept, right? At what point in time did you know that there was a need for this, and you know that you need to step in and do something about that?
I think when I came to Trinidad from, I came secondary school in Barbados, and I came straight to Trinidad for university, and I started playing mass one time, right?
Sure.
I started playing mass one time, and then I realized, like, what do you wear on Monday? And I would always say that I came from a culture in Barbados where it's like very, like, lots of dressing up and
Yes.
overdoing for everything. So when there weren't much options, I just started designing something for myself. And then when I really got into, say, fashion,
Yeah.
I realized that that was a big loophole. Like, they had few people doing 1 or 2 Monday wear pieces, but nobody presented it as a collection of these are your options. So we were one of the first to do that.
Wow.
They had people doing 1 or 2 things, but of course I was always business minded. So it was like, okay, fashion designer, we're presenting collections. So
Wow.
that was basically how it went.
What elements go into the perfect design, thinking about the Monday wear?
I think for me, utility is a very important thing in all of my things. So it's like, what are you using it for? So of course it must be comfortable to wear. It must work the way you want to work. So for
Yes.
example, like whether you have things with stretch or non-stretch, you know, those types of things. And what we did a couple years, which we offered the option, we actually made it very accessible when you put on your Monday wear to use the bathroom.
Wow. How
So-
so?
You know, the little thing in between.
Oh, okay. So you just,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to envision it.
Yeah, and I mean, it really took off, because for me, it's like what you do with it, and that is one problem you encounter going to the
Yes.
bathroom. So, you know, I just use, and that's for all my things, Monday wear, ready to wear clothing. It's like utility. What do you use it for? And solve those problems.
Absolutely. And talk to me a little bit about male Monday wear.
You know, I dabbled in male stuff like back in the day, but I haven't unfortunately like invested too much time in males. But
Right.
they do invest in me. They do come and buy stuff for
Right.
their wives, girlfriends, so everybody's happy.
Nice, definitely. I look forward to seeing some exciting male wear.
Well, hopefully
Monday
soon.
wear, so
Yeah.
that I could come and I could sprawl out on the road and, you know,
Yeah.
jump out for Carnival Monday
Hopefully
and
soon.
Tuesday. Hopefully so.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Be Mobile. This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago.
So we're gonna transition to the next pepper sauce, which is the Maggi spicy with shadow benny pepper sauce. So it's not just spicy, but it has some shadow benny in it as well.
I love Shadow Benny.
Alright, so let me try it out now. So you should love this one then.
Maggie does not disappoint.
Never. What's your favorite Maggi product?
Maggie cube, I don't know. The soup, I buy the soup a lot. Cube.
Well, we know when we need a little Sunday lunch soup, we're going my gin, for sure. How do you respond to people who say that, you know, Carnival now is just all about nakedness and thongs and nudity, etc.? How do you respond to that?
So what? You know, it's like it's an evolution. I mean,
Okay.
it's an evolution of style, evolution of what we want, and females have more power. So now than, let's say, back in the day. So if you want to show your boobs, if you want to show, you know,
Right.
it doesn't matter. And then let me not say it doesn't matter, but a lot of it is art, creativity. So for people who just reduce it to showing skin
Yes.
and revelry, definitely don't appreciate and understand the art.
And has that proved to be like a challenge? Take a second bite now.
I know Maggie really coming through this.
We now getting into the thing. I realize you're loving that Maggie spicy with shadow Benny pepper sauce.
For sure.
Has that proven to be a challenge for you when designing your outfits? So, you know, with the naysayers saying these things that we're straying away from the tradition.
Not so much, because I have a target market who is very in tune with what is going on today, a very confident woman. And but obviously you would have to design, that's the job of a designer.
Yes.
That you will cater to your clients. Not everybody will want to reveal everything, but for those who want to, we have something for them. For those who don't, we also have something for them.
Nice. I like how you cater to the different markets.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Talk to me about, you know, some of your costumes that were featured in the different island carnivals.
So basically, I co-own a section called Vida, and Vida Island hops to all the best carnivals. So Jamaica, Barbados, St. Lucia, Grenada. One of my favorites was one we did in Barbados called Firebird, and touching on like just having style for everybody. That again, we kind of revolutionized the thing in Barbados, where women were so happy to get a costume that fit their bodies. It was like a whole piece monokini, but it was stylish. People usually have coverage options as a secondary option. So it's like, oh, you want something covered? Throw something over your belly. But we designed it specifically for, you know, for a more conservative woman.
Right.
And it just sold off. Like, people absolutely love it. And a lot, I just remember on the road, and everybody was just like, you know, this fits so well, and this and that, and it was really, really nice to see. Another one we did that was very memorable, in Jamaica. I can't remember what the overall theme was, but we chose Ethiopia to represent. So we pulled from the colors of the flag, and we created a nice little story, and like people all around the world, well, traveled to Jamaica for the carnival, but they absolutely just loved the costume. So those types of things, you know.
And Jin, with that whole you know, Ethiopian theme, you know, what made that experience memorable over the rest of experiences?
I feel like when people overwhelm you with positivity, it's great. Again, people shy away. Like, for example, like it was an African country, like people didn't really know how to bring across the theme.
Right.
I don't know how that will come across, but we really made the theme of Ethiopia very sexy. And it just enticed a lot of people. Our representation of how we translated it, it just spoke to a lot of people.
What were the experiences like in the different islands? Do you see any similarities within the islands or differences?
I would say the main, like a big difference, like St. Lucia. First time I went to St. Lucia is when we actually had a section there, and like they definitely speak a different language. Like
I agree.
You're in the Caribbean and you just never know that. Like music was playing, everybody like yeah ding, and I was just like, what's this song? Like a completely different culture.
And they understand. Word for word.
Of course, yeah. And then what I liked was that they actually had like a band playing on the road. So, you know, of course, now Trinidad, Barbados, to make things more efficient, they have DJs and stuff like that, but they actually had like the live band playing, which I thought was like, you know, it just gave a different vibe.
Yeah, and they actually have their own little genre of music as well. That's popping over there.
Yeah, definitely. Like some of my friends were like translating, you know, this is what they're saying, and you know, just it was amazing to know that that's your neighbor and you don't know all of this.
You know, and shocking that you mentioned that they speak in a different language. When I visited Barbados for the first time, I had to have some translate certain things to me, you know.
Yes.
But now I'm 100% Bayesian, as you know. So
yeah,
thank you so much for ordaining me with that title. What other islands do you want to go to that you have not been to yet?
Yeah, I think I want to go to Dominica. I think honestly I want to make an effort to just go to all.
And what about the differences in the diaspora carnivals? You got that Notting Hill Carnival, you know, you got that Miami Carnival. Do you think there's anything close?
We actually participate in Miami Carnival. We did it for the first time when outside was open, and what year that was? 2019, I think.
We're losing track of it.
Yeah,
no. Making me get a little, you know.
Yeah. So so what was I saying now?
You see that the effect the pepper does have.
Yeah, on Miami Carnival.
Good.
Yeah. So I mean, the experience is different because they don't have like a real road culture. Like going down the road, it's like more of a stadium, more controlled. But the idea is the same. Cultures, everybody from the diaspora is there. The music, so it has similarities. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna move right along to the next pepper sauce.
Yes.
Alvin's hot sauce.
Alvin, let me see what Alvin have.
There's actually-
Award-winning flavor.
I'm telling you, Alvin is the real deal, man.
Let me see what Alvin has to offer.
I find with each pepper sauce, the words are becoming less and less.
Yep. No, but I was actually gonna give Alvin a good compliment here. Flavor. Lots of flavor, yeah.
Well, the way you say I was, gonna give Alvin, I'm here waiting, like, for a paragraph, but flavor. Flavor. Award-winning.
Award-winning.
Speaking about, award-winning, I know you've worked with, a lot of notable organizations, a lot of entertainers, a long list, But who is on Jin Forde's vision board? Who do you want to work with, Jin Forde?
I always say, Virgil Abloh.
Yes.
I want to work with him. I love his the way he incorporate streetwear into a luxury brand.
Yes.
I absolutely just love that. I mean, I follow lots of Caribbean wives. I mean, like Auntie Allison. I met her once. She visited the boutique.
How
once.
was that?
It was great. It was great. I mean, it was kind of like a childhood. I felt like a child.
Yes.
So, but it was really nice. She was just such a nice person, very supportive.
You spoke a lot about these inspirational people, but who inspires Jin Forde? What are you inspired by?
What am I inspired by? I mean, like people?
Yeah, people, yeah.
I would say I get a lot of inspiration very close to home, like my mom and dad.
Oh, man.
I know, it's so sweet, right?
Yeah, she shouts out mommy and daddy. All right.
No, but I always say, like, because my dad is, he works on his own. So it's like I got that drive and thing about entrepreneurship and
What
stuff.
does he do?
Can I not say?
No problem. Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
No, he's actually an attorney, but I don't really say that a lot. But he does have this drive and determination.
Yes.
And then my mom, of course, one of my biggest supporters. So like they kind of inspire me to just kind of keep going.
Absolutely.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Unipet. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We're gonna keep going
Yes.
with the next pepper sauce we have here, which is the Caribbean flavor, the sizzler we call it.
The sizzler. Okay.
Alright, ready when you are.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. What's the flavor? Scotch bonnet. Pepper. Can I just dip?
Double dip if you need to. Now, Jen, I know you grew up in Barbados, so how you end up in Trinidad and Tobago?
Don't be fooled. I have two passports. I have a Bajan passport
You do?
and a Trinidadian passport. My mom is actually from Trinidad, and when I completed secondary school in Barbados, I just came and never left.
Serious? How many years now?
Well, if I tell you, I feel like I'll be giving out my age, but like long, like 10 years, like even more than that. Yeah.
Long time. Wow.
Yes, long time. Yeah.
And you just miss being Barbados.
I mean, I think I go often enough to not miss it, but Trinidad does have its perks.
Right.
So,
I mean, how often you go over to our sister Isle, Tobago?
Every once in a while. The last time I went, it was when we celebrated my engagement.
Congratulations.
Yes, so that was the last time we went. It was great.
Wonderful. And what delicacies you like to have when you go to Tobago?
Well, I must have a crab and dumpling, Miss Trim. Yeah, and I think when I go, like that is what I go to do, and that's what I go to eat. So, yeah.
Right, so it's not like a work, so it's never really like a work trip, it's more like vacation.
Yes, more like vacation, the getaway. It's like the perfect getaway.
And I love the beach in Tobago.
Yes, Tobago's beaches are like amazing, very comparable to Barbados's beaches. So definitely love it.
Well, I'm happy that you're able to find an escape that is at least close to home.
Yeah. And that Trinidad has that perk. Like you have Trinidad and you have Tobago, like the best of both worlds.
And now we're gonna take it in the kitchen, powered by Uniped, where we explore our yummy local cuisine inspired by the flavors of the Caribbean. Let me go! My name is Daniel Loveless, and I told you guys I was gonna take you in the kitchen. But is right about now, I decided I will take you in the backyard. And today I'm here with radio TV personality Sonny Bling. Now you may know the man from being on the radio, hosting Soca Monarch, being on the media, all these funny videos. But Sonny, you're cooking now. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, cooking was always a part of the passion, to be quite honest. I was cooking long before entertainment.
And I particularly like where you still add the comedy aspect in it, because I see Chef Bling Ramsey.
Yeah, well, right, Brandon is everything. Right?
Brandon is everything.
So Sonny Bling is Sonny Bling, yes, but in the kitchen, I am Chef Bling Ramsey, you know what I mean?
Right.
So we know about Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, well, I'm Bling Ramsey.
Right.
Now we come to put our flair in the kitchen and put something different in the times. So you put down your foil there first. So remember, if you're by the river, you don't clean the fish already, you don't season the fish already. Of course, it must smell good. So of course, you grab your bad boy here now. So you see like this bad boy here now.
And you slap him down.
Now you slap him down here now. One drizzle a little greens. I like to drizzle my greens there. Just for the extra now.
I like the foot movement
A little thyme. A little rosemary now. Just for the fresh, you know?
Yes.
Of course, you know the hot pepper and tomato mix.
You know it's a
Give my
hot
drizzle
one.
in the body. And you see everything is hands-on, as you can see here, for the stuffing. So you see we're going to put some squid,
You know, I've
shrimp,
never had stuffed fish in my life.
lobster, and then we have some plantain now. Plantain now, for a little extra kick of the sweetness now.
Yeah.
And then we roll.
So it's simple like that.
Simple like that, watch.
Wow.
We roll. Now what you try to do is actually seal it in such a way that all the air is trapped on the inside, so nobody could really come out of the matrix.
Yes.
So while we have this bad boy being done like this, so I think it's best to just organize a piece of pineapple for you one time.
I find so.
Which is quite easy. So you take a fresh pineapple, you peel him down to your own likeness, and there you go. You paste him up in the barbecue sauce.
So we're gonna barbecue that.
Directly onto the grill.
Wow.
Directly onto the grill. So it's like a smoker. So what you tend to get is a nice, sweet, smoky barbecue taste going down with your pine and all that goodness. Now technically this should take like within about 30 minutes. You have a nice hot fire blazing, but usually I tend to use the coals because you get a nice rich smoky flavor as opposed to just the raw fire burning up and everything. So I want a nice coal related heat
I get a
going
roast
on
vibe.
inside of here. Correct.
So we done already?
Yeah man, it's just about a half an hour or so into the game, as I told you, because it's fresh fish, nice good heat. Seafood is something that cooks really, really quickly, alright? Thanks again for having me on the show today, man.
Farmer couldn't be here, as you say.
Oh, that's a hard luck. Ooh, piping hot. Piping hot.
Yeah, boy.
Piping hot. Hold on to that.
It's dripping too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to taste it.
Nice.
So they mean waiting and I taking
No, well, get in one time. Again, it's smokiness.
Barbecue sauce, it's smokiness, yeah.
Have a little slight spice in it. Yeah.
Wow.
But here what's happening now? How we say the main event. Stuffed with seafood, plantain. Look at that.
So you just let me know when I can dig in.
Look at that. You get in as you're ready, my friend.
Right.
And I make sure to leave the water inside for spice. I realize in this
course,
program I like to rinse off the spice. Heat.
Right. This was In the Kitchen, brought to you by Uniped, Sonny Bling, Daniel Loveless.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Burger King.
Jin, this is the part of the show where we take the tempo up a bit with the House of Tempo pepper sauce.
Right.
Now this is Tempo's very own pepper sauce, so trust me, it's gonna get steamy now.
Let's check it out. House of Tempo. taste
nice.
the vibe.
A nice color to it.
Yeah, I love it.
I want to hit this spot.
I could go for another dip.
Of all the designs, which one was the most revealing?
The most revealing? The most revealing design. I think I have one called Beligiani. You know, I have all these fancy names.
Beligiani. Where you got the name from though?
That collection was a collection with inspired by yachts.
Take some time to enjoy the milk now. No problem.
Yeah. Jin Forde regatta. And
Pressure.
what was the question? Oh yeah, the revealing.
Yeah.
And that one like just literally covered the important parts, but
Like this.
so
Okay.
everything out, but everybody loved it.
So it's sell out.
Sell out.
Wow.
Sell off, yeah.
I know it designed mostly for women. But I was checking out the Beast collection.
Oh god, you went far in the gram.
I went far. Tell me, how are you looking?
Good. I mean, I like the shirt. You know,
Good Eli, by the way.
oh, you could tell his designer. He's very good. I love his stuff. The color works on you. Fit is not too tight. It's appropriate.
Right.
You know, from what we see on the angle, you're seeing enough of it. It brightens your face. The little accessory there. It's nice. It's nice. The little curls. You know, you put a little gel activator thing. You know, it working.
I'm now Jin certified now.
Yes, you are. No, it looking good. It looking good.
We're gonna move on to the next sauce, which is actually the Bertie's hot pepper sauce. So let me see if we can handle that one.
Yeah.
Remember, as I tell you, after we move from the house at tempo,
Yeah.
the thing gonna get real hot, eh?
Yes, yeah.
So I hope you're ready. We're gonna do this one a little different here. We have a segment on this show called What You Know, and this segment is my segment here, right? Now I've traveled to over 26 destinations around the world, asking people simple questions and testing their general knowledge. So I want to see what you know.
Oh Lord.
But there are some rules, eh? For each question that you answer incorrectly, you need to take a second dip.
Okay.
If you answer the question correctly, I will take a dip.
Okay.
So you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna start off with one dip just to just to start off the thing, you know?
Okay.
Nice and calm.
Nice and calm.
Alright.
There we go.
What are you thinking?
Good.
You ready for question number one?
Yeah, I am.
You sure you're ready? You're looking like you're ready, you know?
I'm ready.
Alright. What is the largest bone in the human body?
The largest bone in the human body.
Come on, Jin.
The largest bone.
You can do it, Jin. bring it up from your belly, Jin. You can do it.
I feel like the largest bone in the human body. Why this is
Drum
part
roll.
of this segment? Like I remember it being like not the thigh bone, but like somewhere around there.
What's your final answer?
Yeah, that.
It's the thigh bone.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna take a dip for that.
Yes, take a dip. Yeah.
Alright.
Wow. Okay, not bad. How you feeling? I will take some water for you.
I ain't feeling good at all.
Bertie's, yeah, coming up.
This is the final question here, Jin.
Yeah.
Which island is known as the jewel of the Caribbean?
Tortola?
The answer is Antigua.
So that's another thing
That's
for me.
That's another dip.
And I said it with so much confidence that you couldn't stop me.
And what about Barbados? What about Barbados? Barbados is the what?
You know,
A bonus question.
The what of the Caribbean?
Yes.
Barbados?
If you answer this one, I'll spare you the dip.
What is Barbados? The gem of the Caribbean?
That's actually correct.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'll spare you a dip.
Yes, okay, good.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by Be Mobile. This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the U.S. Virgin Islands. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Who got the Caribbean views? What's the latest in Caribbean?
We're now gonna move on to the Matuks Trinidad Scorpion Pepper.
Heard
Ever
about
been to
this.
Maruga?
No.
You never been to Maruga?
No.
Well, Maruga is actually the home of the Trinidad Scorpion Pepper,
I know.
which is actually one of the hottest peppers in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So let me really see if you can handle,
Less. Oh gosh. Well, now I get.
if you can
nervous.
handle the heat.
How you know?
Yeah, I feel it on my end as well. I'm trying to see how you gonna deal with it.
I'll take 2 little bites.
All right,
I'll just take in front.
take in front before in front take you. We have a recurring segment on this show called Explain That Gram, powered by B-Mobile, where we do a deep dive, or as Trinis would say, we macro your Instagram.
Yes.
Pull some images that we think need some more context, and we ask you to explain those images to us.
Right.
So we went on your Instagram.
A Bedouin would say malicious in.
Yeah, malicious in.
Yeah.
So we went and do that. First image here. Always have a story to tell. Beaching with the faves.
Well, I just organized a beach day for the girls. So we just went to the beach.
Right.
And we're at, like, everything I do is designer. So we're actually posing on our designer mats.
Right.
And I was wearing my favorite hat designer, Essential,
Right.
from the US. And in my monokini. So
Okay.
we just posing, chilling.
This is the second image here. Got it from my mama.
Oh, I posted that. That's my favorite pics from my mom. Yeah,
Nice.
I was like 2. I just thought it was a fab pic.
It look like you're eating something here.
Yeah.
This is the next picture here. Flashback to the dolls at JF High Tea. J Angelique times 4.
This is Facebook or Instagram? I think this
is
is went
the
format.
gram here.
Yes, we actually in BIM we hosted an event called Jin Forde High Tea. My boutique is synonymous with like tea and drinking tea and that type of thing, and we came up with this cool concept for an event. It was all inclusive and just very luxurious. We had tea cocktails and it was an all white thing. It was excellent.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
When things reopen, please be sure to send me an invite.
I shall.
This is the next one here. I see it like sushi. The art of sushi.
I
Rolling
do.
with mild sushi.
Yes. That's tea time with Miles. We actually she taught me how to roll sushi, and I got to name my own Jin Sushi.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
people
it's
can
cool.
actually order this.
Yeah, well, I begged her to put it on the menu, but she was probably like, all right, ain't that good. But it was cool. It was good. Yeah, we had it on tea time Tuesday.
Nice, man. I hope to taste some Jin sushi sometime
Yeah,
soon.
hopefully soon.
Well, we're currently in Trinidad and Tobago, but I know you were born in Barbados, so
Yes.
I wanna take you to Barbados right now with the next pepper sauce here, the
We
old
have a bit.
duppy fire pooch pepper sauce.
Pooch, yes. This is cool. I'm actually trembling. Like I feel it's affecting me now. Can I lick it first? Or I gotta take a full.
Okay, I'll lick it with you. There we go.
Okay.
One lick and then we good. Let's go.
Okay.
You lick it, then I stick it. Let's go.
This has like a different type of taste to it.
What type of taste?
Peppery taste.
Look like it's troubling you over there.
Yeah.
Pressure. Oh my. So, plus size ladies, this is your question here. So, do you design for, thick sauces on them? Is a man like my thick sauce, I mean, Mr. Killer sang about it very well. When he say, I want a thick girl, I want a roly-poly. So, do you also design for plus size ladies?
Yeah, I design for everybody. The reason I don't really say like plus size. I mean, I have a lot of plus size clients come in. Like they could look at something and know maybe I should inquire and find out,
Pressure.
if this would be good on me. But I also find it a little, people discriminate a lot. Like by saying plus size, it kind of puts you in a category. So I want people to know that even if you go above whatever category that puts you into plus,
Yes.
like we won't necessarily discriminate and say, okay, you are one bracket, you are next another bracket. My clothes generally, they are free size, so they go from extra small to
extra large.
yes. So one dress will fit various
Persons.
ranges, yes. So it could, you know, fit a wide range of body types and stuff.
One size fits all.
One size fits, yeah. And then a lot of people know, just to message, the thing about J Angelique, we're very open. We love to answer questions about certain things.
I am enjoying this
You
so
know,
much,
we like to answer questions about different things. So it's like you could ask about, you know, things that would be appropriate for your body type. We have consultations too. You could go through a consultation and we really, you know, yeah, you get it.
How is the consultation process usually like?
Generally we do it virtually and you could
Please
come
don't
in.
cry. Please.
No, I won't cry.
Don't cry. Yeah. But go ahead.
But we do it virtually. I think I have to take that. This a
That's okay. That's okay.
You know, the design is built for this type of thing.
So wow, I see you just pull along the top here. Was it designed for that?
Yes, well, that's the thing about our clothing. Very versatile. We like to, you know, the thing about clothes, yeah, sometimes you have to wear things more than once. So the dreadful day that we actually do that, you know, you switch it up. So this one, you could kind of have the little shawl and open it up and, you know, just versatility.
Do you design every single thing that you wear?
Yes, I'm mandated to only wear my stuff
Wow.
out.
Mandated
Like
by
when I
who?
doing things. The boss.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the boss.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago.
We're gonna move to the final sauce now, which is the habanero 100%
Yeah.
scorpion pepper sauce.
Ooh.
Go.
Okay. Yeah, take yours.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
But you know the thing about these peppers, they're kicking.
Creepers, you call them.
Yeah. They're kicking.
How you feeling about this one?
Good.
Which one do you think was the hottest one?
This one.
So we selected well then.
Yeah, the two there.
Jin Forde, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
I know that you and your fiance have been going around for a really long while.
Wait, how you?
And this is the hot moment sponsored by Andrews. So I know you're a mass lady, you know, doing all these designs, Carnival, Monday and Tuesday. We sizzling on the road, we bubbling on the road. And I must ask, we be in Trinidad and in the Carnival, you know, we like to wine and we like to wine down low. A woman come and she winding up on your man. Carnival Monday in the hot sun. What you doing?
Turn it the next way.
You turn it next way?
Yeah.
Nah, but it's not a normal kind of wine, you know. It's this kind of real, kind of nice, kind of gyrate.
I don't want to see him, and he don't want to see me. So he's me back up at the end. So if I see him winding down and
Right.
I turn the next direction. But if it's a deceitful,
That is the kind of wine I'm talking about.
bad belly,
A deceitful, you know.
Spacey
What's that?
teeth.
Listen, not them normal kind of wine, you know. I talking about the belly roll kind of wine.
no,
Listen.
it's not the wine, it's the person. So you have to probably switch the context of it. If it's that type of person, I think a look will be sufficient though. If I look at him and he knows, like, you know, he knows what to do. Like I don't have to do much.
Right.
That's the type, you know.
So yeah, the look.
Yeah, it's just like the look. I wouldn't have to do much, but that type of person would probably get me, you know. I ain't no big fighter, like, you know, but, you know, the look. The look says it all, yeah.
So that one look and
Now one look
That
and
is
you
it.
know, yeah. She and all know, yeah.
all fun and games right here in Hot Ones Caribbean. So I'm glad you shared that with me. And now we're gonna go in for the last dab. It's optional. So we just take the wing like this. Take the pepper sauce. And then
Oh God,
The wing.
that's the last dab.
The last dab. You've made it to the end.
Uh-huh.
We do our little cheers. You doing it with me?
Okay.
Let me go.
Like my hand is trembling.
Hand on vibrate, yes. Gin
Yeah.
hand on vibrate.
Oh,
Jin
God.
Forde made it to the end.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. We going now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let me go. Jin Forde, talk to me. How we feeling over there? You made it to the end. You came, you spoke, you said you would make it to the end and you did.
And I did.
How the body feeling right now? I see
You know, I feel like there's a correlation with heat and closing eyes because my eyes right now are listening, but
Jin Forde, what words of inspiration would you share to upcoming designers who wish to be like you or even greater?
keep going. See how we keep going with the pepper?
Yeah.
Keep going. The roads get tough, but you know, you have to keep pushing. As cliche as it sounds, you have to keep pushing forward. Keep going.
And what keeps you going?
I just think I'm that type of person, like very driven and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, when you start something, I have to end. You have to continue. That is, you know.
Jin Forde didn't stop.
Uh-huh.
She kept going with her career, with the pepper sauces. She made it to the end. And it's that part of the show, Jin, where I'm gonna roll out the red carpet for you and give you an uninterrupted 30 seconds to tell the people what's going on in your life, what's going on in your career, what would you like to share with them. So this camera, tell the people right now what's going on with Jin Forde.
Jin Forde is working hard as usual, working on new designs, working on new opportunities. We will be out and about soon. As far as we could see, Miami Carnival, we must do a little something for crop over, you know. So we're pushing new designs, pushing the envelope. We'll keep you posted on Instagram, social media, working on some collabs, of course. And of course, we don't want to disappoint. We'll just keep working, as I said. And yeah, that's it.
We definitely look forward to seeing a lot more from Jin Forde.
Yeah. Woo, right.
My name is Daniel Loveless, and that was another episode of Hot Ones Caribbean. That was Jin Forde, and that was a hot one. See you next time.
We are lime, we are laugh, we are chat, we no chill, we are hot fun. Temperature rise, be a vibe.
Alright, that's a wrap. Great. Jenny did very well.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. I got one more tour of duty for you.
I just need some more water, please.
Yeah, some more water.
Yeah.
Right.
This edition of Hot Ones Caribbean is brought to you by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Trinidad and Tobago. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Who got the Caribbean views? What's the latest in Caribbean news? You tryna cook Caribbean food? You know they got the music videos too.